Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out of where I live. I keep seeing the leaders doing this. We talking planes and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real.
What's up, YouTube family? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nisi here with Swirl Gang, back with another video. Right now I'm at the park. I'm kind of sitting in my car, just got here, and just wanted to kind of talk to you guys for a little while, talk to my women. It is hot outside, probably about almost 90 degrees today. So of course I'm sweating, excuse the sweat. But I just want to kind of talk a little bit today with you. Accountability. Okay, so I want to touch on the topic of accountability. We all know what accountability means. I kind of just wanted to chop it up with the women. But before I continue, please do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit the notification bell so that you'll be able to receive more notifications whenever I upload a video. Okay, so let's get into it. Accountability. What does accountability mean? By definition, obviously we all know that accountability means to basically just take responsibility for one's own actions. Okay, so when we speak about accountability, the topic that I'm talking about as far as accountability goes is going to be us women being held accountable for what we do in a relationship. Okay, so when I talk about accountability, I'm saying that us as women, we should be held accountable for what we do and stop blaming men for certain things. Okay, so basically us as women, we all know, just took my nails off, sorry, my hands look crazy, but I just took my nails off. But anyway, when we first meet a guy, we pretty much, we start dating them, and initially in the beginning we already know what that man is about. We all feel vibes and different things like that. So when you first meet a guy, most of the time, I would say within the first half hour or so, we're gonna pretty much have some type of idea of what that man is about. Okay, so you start dating, you kind of start talking to a guy, and he pretty much lays the question to you. He says, would you like to be my girl? And a lot of times, us as women, we're kind of infatuated with the idea of, oh, he wants me to be his girl, and all that type of stuff. But us as women, we know that in our heart of hearts, that we already saw red flags from the beginning. We already saw the fact that maybe this guy was not responsible, maybe he couldn't hold down a job, maybe he was for the streets, or whatever the case may be. And that, first initial week or whatever it is that you're talking to him, we see the red flags. Us as women, do we ignore them? Always. Most of the time we ignore them. However, we just proceed on with the relationship, or we proceed on talking to them, and then we pretty much agree to be their girlfriend when we already know that we kind of got that, women intuition. We have that feeling that they are not the one, or they're not our speed, or it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. But instead, we still say yes. Okay, why do we do that? We do it obviously for a variety of different reasons. And you know what, before I continue, I also want to make a disclaimer, because I am not a counselor, I am not a couples counselor, I don't have a degree in any of that type of stuff. I'm just speaking on my opinion, and I'm speaking from experience. So where was I at? Okay, so most of the time we say yes and we agree because it's kind of like us with women. It's kind of like sometimes it's almost like a little game that we play. Sometimes we kind of play a game and it's like, oh, he likes me, he's cute, girl, he got money, da da da, whatever, and we pretty much just say yes. We kind of go with the flow. But then time kind of goes on and we actually start catching feelings for this person, and so now it's like we're kind of locked in, so to speak. We start catching feelings for him a little bit, and now everything that they've been doing is not so cute anymore. Now we want them to take us more seriously. Now we want them to do the big C word. What is that? We want them to change, right? Okay, so he's not changing. So now what we do as women is we start dragging him. Okay? Now, leave it down in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, because we as women do have a tendency to drag guys. We drag them, we drag them, we drag them. Girl, last night he had the nerve to da 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 da, whoop de whoop, whatever. Girl, don't you know he had the nerve to, and he's liking her post and he's liking her Instagram pictures and whatever, okay? So at this point, we're dragging him, okay? Now, pump the brakes, pause. Should we really be dragging him when he hasn't changed? You're right, he hasn't changed, because he's been like this from the start. Hold on one second, guys. Because he's been like this, from the start, and he hasn't changed, but we have changed. Our mindsets have changed. Sorry, it's really sunny and bright. Our mindsets have changed. We have started developing feelings, and now, we want him to change. So now we got this big problem with it, and we're dragging him and all of this type of stuff, which, ladies, I'm going to just put it to you plain, okay? I'm going to just say it. We dead wrong. We are dead wrong for dragging that man when we knew from the start what it was. We knew what it was from the start, okay? So how can us as women, how can we start switching up on the dude, and we are now expecting more when we knew what it was from the start? Okay, so that's what I mean by taking accountability. So before you start dragging a man, just sit down with yourself and just start thinking, start questioning yourself in your mind, saying, okay, was this dude like this when I first met him? And if your answer is yes, don't drag him. Okay, sit down with yourself and say, did I see red flags? I mean, did he already tell me and show me what he was about? We already all know the saying that if a person shows you who they really are, to believe them, right? Okay, so, sit down with yourself and ask yourself these questions before you just act off of instinct and you're sitting there with your girls, or you're going to your mother, or you're going to, family members or whoever, and all of a sudden you're dragging this dude, because in all honesty, he does not deserve that. No matter what he's doing to you, he doesn't deserve it, in the fact that he's been doing it the entire time. Okay, so he doesn't deserve that. Okay, we also, we can't expect a man to change. Okay, people do change, people can change. However, okay, be realistic with yourself as a woman. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that You know, a lot of us think that we can just miraculously do something to make a man change, to make him change his mind. We can't, okay? So let's just put that out there, okay? Until a man is ready to change himself, there's nothing anybody can do. And that goes for women and men, okay? So, you know, when I was married, you know, the one thing that I did not do, okay, when my relationship was over, I did not drag him. I didn't do that, okay? I took full accountability and responsibility because I already knew what it was. I knew what it was from the start, okay? So be truthful, be honest, stop all that capping, and be honest with yourself and be honest with other people, okay? So you, me, all of us as women, take accountability for the things that you accepted in the beginning, okay? If anything, if you want to talk about it, if you want to vent, that's fine. Not saying you can't vent, but at the same time, you know, take that accountability. If you're going to talk to your mother, if you're going to talk to your friend, you know, sit down and be like, you know what, girl, I'm tripping. Because, you know, from the very beginning, I knew that this dude really wasn't for me, but, you know what I'm saying, it just was, I was just trying to keep it cute and, you know, trying to basically agree to something that I knew I really wasn't ready for. I knew how he was, and now I'm kind of tripping because I done caught feelings for this dude, and, you know, he's not doing anything different from what he used to do. So I'm going to put on my big girl drawers, so to speak, you know, and I'm going to just keep it moving. I'm going to, you know, keep it moving. So, yeah, ladies, we have to be accountable. We have to be responsible and accountable for the things that we do, and stop. Please stop dragging these dudes, okay? Stop dragging these dudes. Talk about yourself. Talk about, you know, how at the beginning you already knew what it was, but, you know, just for the sake of being in a relationship or saying you have a boyfriend, or because, you know, he may have had money, he may have had status, he may have had clout, you know, say for that reason you got with him. Say for the reason of having fun you got with him, and you wind up catching feelings. Say what it is, ladies, okay? Be honest with yourself. Stop dragging these dudes. So that's all I have to say on this topic. But stay tuned for some more videos from, did I even say Swirl Gang in the beginning? Well, this is Swirl Gang. I'm pretty sure on my last video I explained what it was. Yeah, you'll be seeing more of me and my significant other. We have a lot of things planned. We have a lot of fun things planned, and, you know, we want you to stay tuned. We want you to please support us. So once again, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and just, you know, just continue to follow us. Stay up. We appreciate your support ahead of time, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video, okay? So this is Swirl Gang, and we out.
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out of where I live. I keep seeing the leaders doing this. We talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing.